Before the iPhone, before the black turtlenecks, before Apple became a religion, there was a boy, curious, misunderstood, a misfit. He didn't fit the mold because he came to break it. In 1976, two young rebels, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, built the first Apple computer in a dusty garage. Not in a corporate boardroom, not in a lab, but in a space meant for cars, not revolutions. Jobs didn't have an MBA. He had a vision. He believed that technology wasn't just for nerds. It could be beautiful, personal, life-changing. While others chased logic, he chased magic, and the world was about to notice. But every legend faces the fall. At just 30, Steve was fired from the company he built. His ideas, too bold. His style, too intense. His passion, misunderstood. For most, this would be the end, but for Jobs, it was the beginning of Act 2. He didn't sulk, he created, he founded next, bought Pixar, and along the way, he found something he had lost, his fire, unfiltered. In 1997, Apple was sinking, and they called him back. But Steve didn't return to tweak. He returned to transform. With the iMac, the iPod, the iPhone, he reshaped how we work, connect, create, and dream. He didn't ask for permission. He didn't follow trends. He made them. For Jobs, it wasn't about building products. It was about building experiences, elegant, intuitive, revolutionary. In 2005, Jobs gave a speech at Stanford that echoed across generations. He spoke not as a billionaire, but as a man who had danced with death. He reminded us, "Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life." He told us to trust our intuition, follow the dots, chase what makes us feel alive, even when it's scary, especially when it's scary. Because in the end, being hungry keeps us moving. Being foolish keeps us brave. Steve Jobs believed that great things are never done by one person. They're done by teams who believe the impossible is just the starting point. He didn't care if people thought he was difficult. He cared if people were inspired. He showed us that chaos and genius are often roommates. That vision is more powerful than validation. So if the world calls you crazy, smile, because the ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. At My Daily Rhythms, we believe that greatness doesn't start with approval. It starts with a spark, a wild idea, a stubborn dream, a moment of defiance against the status quo. Steve Jobs didn't wait to be chosen. He chose himself. He failed forward. He reimagined what was possible, and so can you. You don't need permission to build something meaningful. You need courage to begin, clarity to keep going, and the craziness to believe you can change the world. So stay curious, stay bold, stay foolish, and come back tomorrow. Because your rhythm isn't random, it's revolutionary. This is My Daily Rhythms. Let's